Hello, I'm Handsome Lars, and you're watching TRACC, where we are at Season 4, Round 5 of our TCR/GT4 Championship. We're at Suzuka today, Suzuka West to be specific, and over the next 100 hours we'll have qualifying and free races. And if I sound like I have a cold, it's because I have a cold. I am not working too well today. But in a weird twist, the app which I have spent the past 4 months broadcasting this game on now works. I have no idea why. It just works now. It just works. It's weird. We have 17 drivers today who will do their best to have a completely avoidable accident, and it's gonna look great when they crash, I'm sure. As I said, I don't English very good today. Let's grab some stats. And by stats, I mean the next 100 hours of business. It's the usual one. 20 minutes of qualifying, a medium race, flip the grid, short race, flip the grid, long race. I say goodbye, thank you, and all that, and we go home and we have fun. But before we do all that having fun stuff, please follow our Twitch channel. On this way, sorry. No, it is this way on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, this way. No, also this way. Or this. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have a race today. Now, it is round 5 out of 6 in the TCR Championship. No surprise, Adam Koyan is leading. And will probably still be leading after this. He has won 8 out of 12 possible races, and I'm pretty sure he'll be securing the championship today, which will make his 2nd in a row. But Björn Peter had a great week last week, and he pulled ahead from Lovinowicius, who couldn't drive Mid-Ohio. But will it change today? We'll find out. Because, if I am not mistaken, they're both on the track, but just checking. GT4, it is Lucas Fischer, our Season 1 champion. And he is ahead. But it is still up for grabs against Paul Supinski in his Lotus. And our legal head honcho, the Grand Poobah, big man, Julian Strasser, in his KTM. And we're gonna cut to that man now, because he will do us the Tracclap guide of Suzuka West. Because no one ever rides Suzuka West, so we don't know how to do it.
And we start our lap, where else, in the KTM, on the start-finish straight of Suzuka West, which is basically the back straight of the GP variant. In the GT4, we only need to lift off a bit for 130R. But because we're doing West, we brake before the 100 mark, about 120, take the bollards out, because that is not invalidating the lap. And you need to take as much liberties as possible here. We see that here in the Degners, where I basically cut across both of the Degners inside. This is the preferred line in order to save the most time. Now, brake late into this hairpin. You can brake even later than I did here, was pretty early. Accelerate out into this right-hander. I think 200R is it's called. Anyways, we're now getting to the spoon area, and we're going to be looking for a runoff on the right and braking shortly after it in the GT4. Take as much runoff as you need, but don't get all of your wheels over the curb in order to stay valid. And across the line we go.
There we go. There we go. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a thing, because we have many things planned. Not just tonight. Of course, we have the Portimao 90 minutes, which is the same rules and will be held in 2 weeks. And of course, the season finale, which will be next week, same place, same everything, on Watkins Glen. But we have something called a season 5. Yes, 5. And for some reason, he gave me the graphics for it. And we'll be kicking off at the 7th of December at Monza. And then we're going to be having a bunch of races, briefly interrupted by something called a Christmas, whatever that is. And basically we'll be ending at Bathurst sometime in the new year. Now, this is a bunch of fan favorite tracks because we had you vote for them. We had something called a democracy, and these are the tracks that you kind of wanted and we didn't hate. I'm sorry if you wanted to race on Paul Ricard, but we said no for some reason. So yeah, you can sign up for that. I will let you digest that for a sec while I just go get the Discord link. Discord. Sorry. Anyway, qualifying is beginning, so let's get on the track. As I said, the graphics are working, so driver info, no logo, standings, that's a good one, and session information. We have one new guy in the grid this week. I haven't heard of him before, but here he is. Pascal Berninger. No clue who he is, and I've been here for several seasons. Modern names we've seen before: Boki Opadovic, a fan favorite. One of our Discord moderators, Jesper Eriksson, is also back in his very big Mercedes, as he described it. And of course, someone's son, Jean-Luc Heidt. Who's that? I may have annoyed last week, but we'll find out. But those are not the people we're going to be focusing on. We're going to be looking here at Adam Koyan on his out lap. Or what looks like a pit lap, I don't know. Because he has won 8 out of 12 races outright, and that's kind of a big deal. He's kind of a big deal. He was also fastest in practice, sorry. So we'll see that in a moment as we see Heidt just completely screw up the second Deckner, which is okay, we have all done that. That is a very difficult corner. In fact, this is all the difficult parts of Suzuka made into a track. I mean, all you're missing are turns 1 and 2 and the S's. And, well, to be frank, I think those are the easy parts. Now down to Spoon. Has some trail braking. Gets stuck behind an Austrian man and invalidate your lap. Now it's invalidated. And Lucas Fischer starts off with a pole position so far. Let's go to cockpit view. Because now this button works. And there is a number in the way, so let's go this camera. And there's our first bump. I told you this would happen. Told you this would happen. It's fun. All fun. Let's go look at someone else. Colin Barker. Sure. Sorry, I was just gonna say he is P2. But that's Bjorn Peter, second in the championship as well. He'll be hauling that Alpha around next to another Alpha, and is it a Honda? Sorry. He has agreed to not drive the number 69 car because that confused me and made me sad. Having 2 identical cars, you can't have that. The TCR number 3, Lorenovicius, had terrible times at Mid-Ohio. Let's see if he can make up for it this time. But for the moment, we're going to stay with Lucas Fischer, who is about to make his pole even more Polish. That was a pun, and I am sorry for it. Purple sectors all around. Really giving that GT4 some hard pace. The TCRs have beat the GT4s at every track so far. Is today gonna change that? As behind him we see Berninger taking the TCR pole position. Ooh, that was a bit of a slide. Obviously not purple, but it is still good. Can we see anything from his cockpit view? Yeah, we can see a bit more actually. Not the greatest view in history, but looks racetracking. Let's go into the spoon, sorry. 1/10 down on his own best time. Oh, that's good. That's a good exit. That's a good exit. Not purple. I mean, it's still faster than anyone else, but not purple. Let's go find Curran again. He's gonna try and do a hot lap without being hit, or without hitting anyone. Let's see the Deckners. 1. That was not the Deckners. What am I saying? Anyway, he's really handling that car. Slipping and sliding. Can he beat Berninger? He can. Not by a lot. Around 18 thousandths of a second. Oh, let's go to Fisher, because he has a purple now. Can we actually have GT4s leading the race for once? That would be new. Very interesting. 2 purples. Oh no, he had to touch the brake a bit. Not bueno, not bueno at all. Oh, it is still an improved pole position. Interesting. Dean Swain. Because, you know, I like to mention him once in a while. This year. And we see his second sector time. Well, on his way, I guess. Going as far out in the spoon as other people. Okay, that was too far out. Never mind. Let's go to a guy I think has done one race before. I have to check that. Andreas Becker. Let me just double check. I think I talked about him 2 races ago. No, he is new then. Andreas Becker, welcome. Welcome to track. Have a nice stay and don't hit the Austrian driver. Anyway. How is his first sector? He is entering a yellow flag zone. And leaving it again. Unscathed. Korean. Oh, Fisher has set another fastest time, sorry. Kinda missed that, I think. He actually cut off another half a tenth of it. Of a second, sorry. Yeah, see, he needs to take a lot more there, but you can. I have raced this track myself in a lot of games, in a lot of cars. An excellent spoon on the limit is important. Jean-Luc Heid. Only man not to set a time so far. Also, only man to drive a Beamer. Which in itself is pretty important because, hey, I like Beamers. Now let's see if he can do a lap. He cannot. He cannot. We gotta go back to Pascal Banninger. Can he snatch it from Kurian? Nope, he's a 10th down. Okay, now I have practiced his name. Eso Joke. I think that's how he said I should pronounce it. That's what we're gonna go with. Eso Joke. Also in an Audi GT4. And currently on his way to being second on the grid. Provided he doesn't hit a bump and explode, because wow, that car is bouncing. Third in GT4, Paolo Stopinski, who shows up in that beautiful Cyan Performance Lotus and just kinda vibes. Good, consistent performances have given him second in the championship. And we're actually gonna cut away from him because Colin Barker has a purple sector and a green sector. And this is another Audi. It is still valid, even though there was some dirt being kicked up. But that is not a good exit. But still, fastest first sector. Oh, and we're getting a breaking news here. Banninger, who's now leaving the pits, has just pipped Kurian by a mere, and I have to check these numbers again, 0.04 of a second. And Kurian has immediately pitted back. Okay, sure. 0.005 of a second. And this is what we in the business refer to as not a lot. Now here's a man who's not going to be challenging for pole, but he is challenging to be the #1 in my heart, Alan Cale. Just kind of vibing. He's in the middle of the field, he's not harming anyone. As Shanuk Height has set a time. 2.5 down. Again, you would definitely take half a meter more at that exit. Alright, let's see. If Cale is challenging to be #1 in my heart, Alexis Jones is #1 in my heart. A personal little favorite of mine, even when he has bad race, he never surrenders, never gives up. Always tries, and I love that. Sure, he ain't all that fast, but sometimes he surprises me. And probably surprises himself as well. And he is, of course, also in an Audi. A GT4 nonetheless. Oh, and if you haven't actually watched RaceRoom before, are you just confused? The cars with the golden thingies on the graphics display are GT4s, and the grey ones are TCRs. Sometimes I get confused as well. Now he goes deep into spoon. And how about the exit? Oh, that's proper deep, mate. Almost loses it. But that is proper deep. And that was just the start of his lap. Let's see if we can do anything. Oh, car jerks into braking. Aggressive over the curb, as you should. Ooh. Oh, he needs to work on that brake balance, I think. Brake bias even. That car is sliding. Would go wider, but doesn't. As the motorcycle chicane down to Spoon. Can he be as bold as he was the first time? Also, we're gonna go to Adam Kurian. He has a purple sector, and we're gonna have to check that in a moment. As we see, yeah, that's invalid. Let's go to Kurian. Didn't seem to catch up that much, but he is taking the pole position. No GT4s in the lead. So sorry, Fisher. That is, and how it is 8,000ths of a second. Both are former champions, and neither is willing to start in the back. Come on, Fisher, get out of that pit. Get out, come on. You have 4 minutes, plenty of time. Well, he's not gonna, is he? Oh, here she had another Audi. 4 Audis in top 6. Actually, almost half the grid is Audis, so make of that what you want. Yep, an okay lap. Would have put him second overall, but it ain't. Lovrinovic also painfully mid-table. Let's look down the rear. Joe Grant is just pitted. Yes, Eriksson is trying, but ain't getting far. Strasser is... Strasser. And really, it is looking kind of calm, isn't it? Let's see, Banninger about to start new lap. That's not the fastest move. Let's see how he does the diagnose. So it's Strum, and how about some Drung? Strum and Drung, very good. About a hairpin. Not quite beating his own best. Oh, we are going directly to something new. Pavel with 2 purples. Why is it not telling me this sooner? It is not a pole. Fischer sets a fast time. Stopinski goes to 3rd. Let's stay with him for a moment. Fischer is also on his outlap right now. Okay, Stopinski bins it. Let's see, Fischer. Despite what this tells you, it is an outlap. You have time to do 1 killer lap, and it has to come now. Let's go. Very aggressive. He has a bit of Audi help to give him some slipstream. If he can get a bit closer. Let's see the first sector time. It is Purple? It is purple. It is purple. No! The session ends before he can do his lap. Lucas Fisher has it stolen from him. There are 15 seconds left. Oh, and he's not even the only one to get screwed over. Good job, game. Well, that means Adam Curran will be taking pole position in front of Pascal Banninger, Björn Peter, Colin Barker, and Zolis Lovinovicius. GT4 will be Fischer, Stopinski, Joke, Heit, and Strasser. We will be going to the grid in a moment. In a brief moment, at least. There we go. Let's line up. Fischer was, I don't know, 30 seconds of 10 seconds more, and he would have been allowed to finish that lap. And then he would maybe have been in pole, and that would have been a completely different race. But that cannot be helped. We will have to do it the regular way with a GT4 behind a TCR. Anyway, we're gonna have 11 laps now. Rayan will be starting in the lead. And we will hope that the TV cameras will be friendly. Let's go. One drive-through. I didn't see who it could be Korean. Banninger, Peter, Barker. Barker's up hot now. Good start, good start. Into T1. No one's gonna have a big wreck. No one has a big wreck. Let's see T2. A cone is murdered. A cone has been murdered. No one has crashed yet, though. It is still Korean, Banninger, Peter, Barker, and Lovinovicius. No casualties. Fischer still leading his class. Heit has made up several positions. That is what happens when you give a 14-year-old boy the keyboard. He will be aggressive, and as he should. Fischer touches Swain. Obradovich goes sideways. Obradovich spins the hairpin, which is also common. The first casualty, and Fischer is stuck behind Obradovich. A cone is murdered as Heit goes into the lead of the GT4s. Lipinski right behind him. Let's go back up front. Oh, we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. Obradovich takes another spin. That is very unfortunate. That is his race done and dusted. In the back, Alexis Jones is love tapping Julian Strasser in a most homoerotic way. What? I can say that. And the touch, and who is it? Obradovich goes into... Becker goes to the pits. Okay, and Obradovich has wrecked his car, apparently. Completely wrecked it. Okay, so Becker got a drive-through, that's it. After lap 1, it is still Korean, Banninger, Peter. Barker has made up some positions. That's kind of it, isn't it, actually? Let's see. Can I get some stats on Banninger? I will now go check it up on him. Fischer is back up to second in GT4. We'll cut to him in a moment. I am currently just multitasking, as one does. As one does. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Pascal Banninger. No, it's his first race here. It's his first race in total on Sim Racing GP. Obradovich pitting. Again, I think. Anyway, coming out of spoon for the second time. Peter goes deep. Barker right behind him. Kill doing good, but he is being chased hard. Well, let's see. We have cars, looking at other cars, it is Audi versus Cupra. Which means it's basically both Volkswagen Group, so... Ooh, Korean goes out! It is a simple switcheroo. Korean screws up a bit, and he goes, well, too deep. Hyde is making moves behind, and getting into a debate, apparently, as I like to call it. Kale goes wide, as Fisher goes past. Becker is in the gravel. Now we have 4 cars in a row, and 1 more behind them. Becker ignored the drive-through and is disqualified. Okay, I thought he didn't go to the pits. He did enter the pits, but it was not counted apparently. Yes, Stewart, we are aware. There we go, our 4 leaders. Anyone gonna hit a bollard? Ooh, Korean is going for up hints here. Forcing Bettinger to take a white line. We're gonna... Oh, Fisher's gone past Hyde. They are actually fighting now. Sorry, door to door. Hitting each other as one does. Neither yielding an inch. Like 2 maniacs in a touring car. Which they kinda are, to be honest. Maniacs, that is. Not touring car drivers, these are Grand Touring. Oh, and Kale just blew himself there. Here's our top 3 in GT4. It's Hyde, Fisher, and Joke. Joe Kronk following them in a TCR. Also an Audi. Back up front. It's still 4 guys. Korean goes. Ooh! No save, no dice. It is not a bonk. He went into the Casio triangle. Okay, that is positive positions. Sorry, Adam. No fault, but your own that one. So it's double German up front. Banninger has room now. It is Peter and Barker. And then Korean behind. Let's go down to the DC4s again. Hyde goes wide. Fisher will have the inside and the lead into the hairpin. Oh, choke it with a old move and a lot of press. Oh dear, oh dear. You're not gonna attack going to spoon, are you? Whoa, choke! Choke is mowing the lawn. Oh, and Ericsson is sneaking up here. 4th from GT4. Okay, here comes. Hyde comes on the inside, sorry. It is a drag race. We're having a drag race. There is a yellow flag being thrown up of a hit. Unsure who it is. Operdowicz, I think, is leaving the pits, that's why. Yeah, there he is. There's Operdowicz. Car still dead. Oh, they're touching. But Fisher holds it. As Hyde will learn, you have to pay the Fisher price if you want to pass Fisher. Was that another bad joke? Yes, it was. Yes, I'll be here all evening. Let's cut down here a bit here. Joker might still hit Hyde. Oh, and Strasser is P5 in class. Ooh, no. Fisher still has the line. And we get a bolt spoon move. Up front, Kurian has caught up to Barker, who is still stuck behind Petter. Let's see, Joker looks on the inside. Oh, doesn't take it. Av would probably kill him if he did, but I could just kind of go too wide. Joker goes past. Fisher's still leading the class. Let's go look at somewhere else. Swain has caught up to Lovinovicius. We're just gonna go reiterate the positions. It is Pascal Berninger in his first race here, leading by a second down to Björn Petter, who is leading by less than a second to Colin Barker, who is again leading to championship leader Adam Kurian. Then we have a bunch of seconds down to Lovinovicius, who is being chased by Dean Swain. And then we get to the DC4s, where it's Lucas Fischer, Getcho Choke, and Hyde going very much sideways. Then Krunk shows up as a TCR in this GT4 sandwich. Ericsson, Strasser, Kale, Stopinski, and my beloved Alexis Jones right behind him. Obadorch has hit the wall 8 billion times, and I think the car is just dead, but he is wheeling it around to get some points. And then finally, dead last, Andreas Becker, who was disqualified. Which I don't get, because he did do the drive-through. Nothing I can do about that, though. 3.5 laps to go. I'm going too deep on every corner. And Krunk just going to Suzuka East instead. Okay. Ooh, we have a mod battle. Discord mod versus League Organizer. In that order, and then Joe Krunk, who hails from Suzuka East. Although this is for 4th in class, but still. Hyde stalled the car. Hyde stalled it. Oh dear, it is Pavel over Norwich in the chat. Oh lord, oh lord. Anyways, Hyde stalled it. How will he cope? He will not cope, obviously. It is a part of life. Let's see, it's Fischer and Choke. They lead in TCR pretty unceremoniously. Kurian has taken 2 cars, I don't know how. There were no mentions, there were no yellow flags, there were no nothing. Suddenly he's just gained 2 positions. That is the problem of fighting with my software, although I have to take the blame because I am me. Let's go watch some GT4s again. Hyde is being sandwiched when he's not slipping and or sliding. Oh, Joker is still on the tail of Fischer. Let's get a cockpit cam here. Going into Spoon. Whee! Sliding that car. It is a slidey bastard. I'm not allowed to say that, I think. I'm sorry. But it does mean Fischer will get some breathing room. Stopinski... Hyde has lost to Strasser, and now Stopinski has caught up. Does Hyde have damage? Or has he just destroyed his tires? We will find out. Oh, Stopinski is waiting for a move here. Crunk and Kale behind them. Oh, and Alexis Jones keeping up nicely with the pack. Yeah, the sandwich continues. Oh, they touched. They touched. I could feel that bump all the way over here. Alright, Swain Lorenovicius. This is for P5, in class and overall. Although, Swain has to do well if he wants it. Oh, we have to go elsewhere. Kale is attacking Crunk. And both of them are attacking the lawn. Can we... Yeah, we got it. He should fling past now. We are on the final lap. Are you gonna hold it going into T1? Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, we're gonna have to go elsewhere now. I think, yeah, we have to. Lipinski has gone past Fight, and Fight goes past again. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Here's the big one. It is Barker has attacked Kurian, our Season 3 Duel of the Champions. Well, not champions. Barker only finished second. And I am also wrong. He's fighting Petter. I'm having a cold. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter though, because our rookie, Pascal Bannigar, is about to take this race. Our first of 3 races tonight. Which gives him the questionable honor of starting P10 in the next race. He will carry this one home in front of Adam Kurian, who should be on the verge of taking the championship. Barker and Peter almost had a direct race, but Barker takes it. And Peter will wonder why he couldn't win, because he had a chance. In GT4, Lucas Fischer wins in front of Detra Joke and Jesper Eriksson. I will now go take a pee break, because damn, I need it. And we were gonna look here at, that'll be, no, it'll be, yeah, we're gonna look here. No, here. I will be back in 60 seconds with race 2. I'm back. Okay, we're doing that thing again. Fine. We're doing that thing. Can I have a new session, please? Only ranked. Now turn that off. Yep, we're gonna have to wait a minute. We're gonna cut to my face. Hi. Can we enter? No, we're waiting 40 seconds. Well, that was race 1. And damn, I missed a lot. Yes, Julian, you're bad. Are we having any arguments in the chat? I do not think we do. This is very fun, coming to think of it. Wrong event settings again, that's why. Thank you, Julian. We're bad. But you'll fix it, because next week we'll have one more race, and you'll have fixed it by then, right? But by then it's time for race 2. It's always fixed for working, that's good. How about now? Can I join now? Refresh. Be frais. How about now? I would like to watch race 2, please. I would also like to spell the password right. Well, we still got 17 drivers who will try to kill each other, as is tradition. As is tradition, here we go. We are, yep, 20 seconds away from grid. Looking at Lucas Fisher. Not driver of the day, that's not what I meant. I meant driver info, there we go. Alright, lights are on. And lights are off. And cars are not loading? No, the cars is just weird. Andreas Becker is leading, obviously, in front of Obadorich, Lovinovichus, Frank, and a bunch of gentlemen. Bit of lag? I think it was a bit of lag, actually. Kale, Obadorich? Where is Becker? Something screwed up on the server, that's for sure. We're definitely in race 2, but things weird though. It's Becker. And there's Kurian. And why is Kurian slowing down? Why is there a yellow flag? There was a car over there. It's Obadorich again. Not his week. So Lovinovich is leading, and I'm confused. I'm always confused, but this time I'm extra confused. Lovinovich is leading in front. Kale, Barker, Kronk, Swain, and then Choki leading GT4s in front of Hyde, and then Pascal Berninger, our race 1 winner, in the middle. Anyway, this is only 7 laps, and one of them is just about done. GT4 is at the back here. That looks quite more calm. Let's see. Barker on the warpath. And Kale definitely looks like he needs to be overtaken. How about in the Deckners? How brave do you feel as Lovinovichus might slip away if you don't get past him soon? Yellow flag, Joe Kronk has eaten the dirt somewhere. Well, I see Barker going into the hairpin. Oh, he's got taken it outside of the hairpin. And Kronk has gone bad again. Sorry. And Obadorich all the way bad. Well, okay. But Lovrinovicius is leading, and a bunch of cars cannot catch up anyway, including Adam Kurian, who is currently behind the GT4s. Okay, Barker here on that side. Lovinovich is with a yellow flag. Where is he? Okay, it's because Obadovich is somewhere in the track. Not a yellow flag. The game is weird about those yellow flags. This is a 7-lap race and there's 5 to go. And there is a hovering car. There is a hovering car and there's someone going weird. Okay, thank you, Ninat. Bogey has a problem and his tires have burst in the first 2 races, and that's just weird. And unfortunate. Anyway, Kale has definitely just plucked the whole gap here, and no one can get past him. There is a lot of cars just stuck behind him, and Lovinovich is screeching ahead, almost 3 seconds ahead now, actually. But we have a Lithuanian winner. And is that even allowed? We'll find out. Let's see Barker. Barker can attack. It's not his specialty, but he can attack. Also, Lovinovich has not won a race. I'm not sure he's ever won a race, so we'll see. But now Barker is passed. Swain behind him. Lovinovich gets a 3.4 second gap down. Will that be enough? Swain and Kale. And Joker just kind of vibing around. Banning now. Hitter. I got a yellow. We got a yellow. It is right. He is not the right direction and he almost takes Ericsson coming out of that spin. Always check your surroundings before you spin the car around. Those are just natural rules. Why is Joker fighting? We will never know, but Barker is on... Oh, never mind. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Or is it? It's Joker? Maybe he hit Swain, I don't know, but it does mean this sure is leading his class. And Kurian is coming up now. He'll like some positions. Unfortunately, people are in the way. Ooh, Banger goes out, and Kurian squeezes past. Meanwhile, Lovinovich has only lost 4/10 to Barker. Can this really be his first win? I'll have to double check that, actually. But it should be. Meanwhile, Kale, Swain for 3rd and 4th, Kurian for 5th, Banninger for 6th. It is still Fischer and Joker in GT4. I'm just checking some stats. I cannot see anything about wins. I can see a lot of podiums though. But none of that will help him. 2 laps to go, 3 seconds ahead. Swain and Kale. And Kurian. Actually, we're gonna stay here with Lovinovich for a moment. He is, after all, leading, and we should. Look at the leader, as there are 2 great cars fighting, sorry. Correct, okay. He has not won a race on Sim Racing GP out of 56 possible. There we go. Anyway, still a lump of cars stuck behind Kale. Kale should get some kind of award for being in the way. Banninger is past Kurian, but is also hit by Kurian at the same time. Penske and Strasser fighting, Height fighting Ericsson. Joker kind of trying to keep up here, but Lovrenovicius should have it. He has 2.4 seconds. It's a long gap. Also, can people actually get past Gale? Well, not here apparently. That's for sure. We're gonna go on to Kale's rear bumper. Or actually, we're gonna go on his wing. That's actually better. Now you can really appreciate how many cars are stuck behind him. It's half the field. My God, it's half the field. Woo! We have it. We have a not the big one, but it got close. Kale sadly has his position stolen from him. Elsewhere, let's stick with Lovrenovicius as he goes through Spoon. I wonder if there's gonna be a complaint about the Kale situation. Swain has dropped down to give his position back. That is actually kind of fair. That means Kurian is in third, but our winner is Solis Lovrenovicius, taking a wall to celebrate. Big one, buddy. Big one. Congratulations. That is probably your first win. Maybe even ever in a sim race. Barker comes second. Kurian third. Banninger fourth. Peter fifth. Choget takes Fisher on the finish line. And we're just laughing about, aren't we? Swain, to his credit, gave up position after taking out Kale. Kale could definitely have kept third, but he was just unlucky. Ericsson, Height, Strasser, Jones, Stopinski, Becker, Krunk, and Oberdorich is trying. Oh, I think he finished. I'm gonna sneeze. I have now sneezed. Oh, Pavel. Oh, no, you think those moves are illegal? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. The car is still running. He's just celebrating. You know, other people just celebrate by flashing, but he's gonna celebrate by crashing. I don't think that's against the rules. I just think it's fun. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for... But we're not waiting for you two. We're definitely waiting for someone for this race to end. Is it you, Strasser? Yes, it's you. Probably not. Well, who are we waiting for? We're waiting for someone. Now, there we go. Confirmation. Lovrenovicius takes the overall win. Kurian takes fastest lap, though. Joke takes the win in GT4 in front of Fisher, Ericsson, and Height. Oberdorich will be at pole again, unless his tires explode. Otherwise, it's going to be Krunk and Becker. Oh dear. We're going to have one more race, and it's going to be 15 laps. We're probably also going to have one more unscheduled break because of the game, but that is how it is. I'm just gonna go down the stats here. We have Lovrenovicius is gonna be the 5th race winner in TCR this season. Choke He'll get transferred to GT4, so his win doesn't count, but Peter has 3, Kurian has 8, sorry, Banninger will be the 5th, Loviniviches will be the 6th win. And Julian Strasser is in the chat and he's saying stewards might have worked for once again. Yes, but he did. Swain definitely gave up that position after that crash. And all there is to it, to be honest. I mean, we could make rules about it, but would it matter? And let's go look at some more stats. Stopinski is not doing his third position that good in the GT4s. Let me go here. Championship standings. That'll work better. Joker should be moving into... No, he's not going to be able to move into T3, but he is also a P3. But he is also over, almost 80 points behind. 70 points behind, yeah. And he's also only done half the races. So, you know, there's that. Oh. Can I have a race, please? Can I yawn a bit? My teeth look white, though. I can see that on the camera. I have white teeth when I'm on camera. And Corinne is in the chat. I'm sorry about what happened the first turn in R2. Didn't see it. I mean, something probably happened, but I'm not sure what. Anyway, third race. Again, we're looking at Lucas Fischer, because that is what we do here. We look at Lucas. Look, yes. My Opera Arch is going to be in the lead when the car loads in. If the car loads in. One more race, and apparently it's green. The car's still loading. It makes it difficult, but the sun is setting. This could definitely blind someone. It is Opera Arch, Swain, Petter, Becker, Bogger, Banninger. Not Kurin. Ah, sorry. Under all circumstances, it's Opera Arch leading into T2 and 3, and basically there's a bunch of cars. Wing view. That didn't teach us a lot. Bumpy view. Even less. Three cars already sneaking ahead. Banning and Barker, 4th and 5th. Hyde is leading in GT4, barely. Alexis Jones kind of outsmarts himself, also outbreaks himself, taking out Hyde. But it is a hairpin, so... Strasser is last. In front of Crunk and Kurian. Oh no, Adam. As we just see Hyde go kill again. I don't know why Kurian is down there. I mean, he did obviously start in a bad position, but now he has to fight pass on Carnage. Although I am definitely certain he is gonna take home the championship either way at this point. We just need to see this whole cluster go around. Lovinoviches is dead. Dead, buried, and Stopinski as well. And Becker behind him. Okay, that had to be an incident. Is that... That's Ericsson as well. Strasser somewhere too. Did someone spill oil on the track again? Definitely feel like someone spilled oil on the track. Krunk and Kurian, who were pretty much last, have just made up half the field in positions. And Hyde has gone to pits, for whatever reason. Back up front, Opedorich with his burst tires are now leading. Might actually keep it this time. He's in front of Swain, Petter, Banninger, and Barker. Lucas Fisher has a big advantage down to Joker and Jones. But for a moment, let's stick here with the leaders in TCR. Hyde is in the chat now asking how did he get a puncture? He got a puncture when I think he went off-road or hit something. Whoa! We got that on camera! Oh! What a beaut! What a beaut! Oh my god, that was beautiful! Oh, can he even go? Does the car looks like it's working. Barely. Thank you for clipping that. Right, that was beautiful. What a crash, Wayne. What a crash. And he's just... hazard lights are on now. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, deep breath, Lars. Deep breath. Oh. Where were we? We were up in the front. Torres is leading in front of Peter, Banning, and Bacher. As seen here. Is that, yeah, it is. Baker sped in the pit lane and will have to go to the pits. Kale is having connection issues behind him somewhere. And I'm still kind of laughing over that train crash. Peter is right behind now. Boki can definitely fight when he feels like it, and Peter almost does a swing crash too. Where are we at, boys? Where is Curran? Curran is 5th. He's 7th overall. We're here with our 3 top contenders right now. The flat upper Dorich, the unlucky Petter, and the very fast Banninger. The sun is setting over Japan, which means in the rest of the world it's kinda time for breakfast and or lunch. That's how much I know about time zones. Banninger is looking very hot now. We have a yellow. And the yellow is gone before I could see who did a spinalla. Now it is 2 Alphas in front of 4 Audis. This is interesting. We would like to watch the GT4s, but they're close, these guys. Alright, let's see Joker. He also has an attack opportunity now. And... oh, not fast enough. But the idea was good. And we're gonna go on board here with Banninger, who is apparently in front of Peter. That's what happened. I switched dash cam, and he just goes past. Okay. What? That's quite some timing. Okay, here we go again. There's not room for 2 wide. Joker goes wide, but he keeps the car intact. Banninger is in the attack, and Barker has caught up to the trio. Ooh, Bogey goes wide, and he is not leading anymore. It is Banninger. But at least his car is not flat this time. His tires are not burst. That's a good thing. We got a yellow. Alexis screws up a Deckner, which is fair, they happen to all of us. See, Opadorich has not given up yet. He will be tailgating here. That adds right down to T2. Forgive me for swearing, but I had to say it. Let's see. He's looking, but we know he's not going to make a move there. Heartbreaking zone. So far, so good. He is losing, though. They're also fighting the GT4s, but I do not have camera in camera. Oh, Kurian has gotten involved. Okay. And Fisher just kind of cuts the whole corner. And then does Joker. Right, Barker, Petter. Top 4 has not killed each other yet. But Barker is the next one to attempt some homicide. Not yet. Halfway through, it is batting up Opadorich, Petter, Barker. Then it's Fisher. And then Kurian starting in 5th in class. And then Joker. Behind Joker is Lovinovicius and Eriksson. Our casualty so far is Reit with a flat tire. Becker, who apparently didn't do a drive-through again and got disqualified, and Kale, whose internet is dead, I think. The leading 4 are kinda spreading out now. Ooh. Bit of a dive, but it sticks. Barker goes into 3rd. How about on here? Same attempt, but Fisher sticks it, as Kurian is now passed. Yellow flag. Ooh! Jones goes sideways. I think he collects the Pinsky, who is in turn collected by Kronk. That was a big oof. And yet they're still ahead of Julian Strasser, who is dead last. Make of that what you want. Alright, choke it with that dust. Fisher screws it up. The Fisher prize has been paid. Choke goes into the lead. And up front, Barker has gone past Petter. Let's see. We're gonna have a comeback. If anyone is crazy enough to do it, it is Fisher. Not yet, not yet. Our rolling man, Dean Swain, has caught up to Kronk though, with whatever is left of his car. And Opadorich is being caught now by Barker. Daninger is going ahead. Kurian just lurking down behind them. We're gonna go to Choke and Fisher though. Dueling Audis. Howdy do. Not yet. Not yet. Let's go down to the deck nose. We're gonna... I want to see if someone rolls the car this time. No, but they're definitely gonna do it at some point. Again. Fisher, let's go to the dash cam. Oh, it's good, it's fine. In a few moments, there'll be 5 laps to go. 5 laps. The sun is behind the trees. It's a beautiful sight. Now remember, Fisher almost got overall pole. Almost beat out the TCRs in qualifying. Only to get pipped by the game cheating him, basically. By saying, hey, you can't do your lap even though you have 2 purple sectors. It's a crime. Anyway, we're almost free wide here. Sorry, I was on a rant. It is Opadort, Bogger, and Petter. Daninga still in front. Oh, we're gonna have a hairpin shenanigan now. Actually, no, before that, we're gonna have some touching. No! That is not how you do it. Okay. Well, you know, as they say, sometimes the turtle beats the hare, and now Peter is in front of Parker and Opadorich. And actually also Kurian, who has now decided to enter this conversation. Oh, they're also flying behind Kurian and Jockey and Fisher. And not be everywhere at once. 4 laps to go. That is some bump drafting. Very NASCAR of him to be that close. The car twitches due to the dirty air. Oh, here goes Kurian. Oh, he keeps it. That's some great driving. Oh, but the hood goes out though. That could have been a big incident. And that almost was a big incident. He slides a bit. Oh, and Fisher is sliding behind. Daninga has over 4 seconds to be on Peter, and I'm gonna say that is not gonna get caught. That will not get caught. Kurian and Opadorich. Who's it gonna be? Why were you attacking there? Why? Wait until there, that's a good spot. Oh, okay, that is not how you capture a guy. The fights are just about over. Daninga. 2.5 laps to go. Will most likely carry this one home. Short of some weird mistake. You're in. Head up here. Oh, we have something going gray here. Strasser has pitted. Or just kind of given up. Which means Alexis Jones might be last, but he has outlasted 2 other GT4 drivers, and I think that counts for something. Okay, here we go. Curien is just sneaking past now. On the same spot that I said you can't attack there, he attacked. So, I'm wrong, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. And now Joga might go past. Probably won't. Final lap, we're just gonna go on here with Pascal Banninger. The rookie, in his first event here at TRACC, will take 2 wins. It is gonna be him in front of Peter and Barker, and I am very 95% sure, let me just double check, that Curien will be sealing the championship now. If he hasn't already, he was over 60 points ahead of Peter coming into this. Final lap, it is gonna be 2 out of 3 for Pascal Banninger. And he blinks as is tradition. G and G. Björn Peter coming in second. Barker third. Curien fourth. Opadoritz fifth. Winning GT4, Ditcher in front of Fischer. Race 2 winner Lovidovic is sneaking his way in at 8th overall. Jesper Eriksson, 3rd in class. Swain rolled and is still ahead of Joe Krunk. Then 4th and 5th in our GT4, it is going to be Stopinski and Jones. 4 casualties this race, but damn, we had one anyway. And we just get this confirmed here. Fastest lap, Alan Curien. It should be guaranteed for Curien at this point. And I am also pretty sure that GT4 will go to Fischer because Stopinski has just finished behind him all races. Every race. But that is confirmation. If you like this race, and damned if you didn't, you should come join us. I'm gonna post the Discord in the link of our chat. You should come join us. We're a very fun bunch. And next week it is gonna be Watkins Glen for the season finale. And I love Watkins Glen. Here we go. I'm on screen again, Mom. We're just gonna hide some other stuff here. Of course, Watkins Glen next week. Wonderful track. Then a less wonderful track, but in 2 weeks we're gonna have the Portimao 90 minutes. The Algarve adventure. Same rules, well, same cars at least. No mandatory anything, just pick a car, show up, don't die for 90 minutes. We are, of course, also doing Season 5. It will start the 7th of December at Monza. You should definitely join because that is gonna be a blast. And if you haven't followed us already, or subbed to us on YouTube, why aren't you doing it? We're very fun people. I'm very fun. Now, I just need to check one thing. We're gonna do some shoutouts. We're gonna do some shoutouts to Baudo Garage for following us and Pavlon for following us. You are very cool and very cool. Very cool and very cool people. I'm not sure that's accurate. In any case, I have been Handsome Lars. You have been watching TRACC, the funnest series on Sim Racing GP, maybe even the funniest series in all sim racing. Both words, but I mean it. Take care, and I'll see you next week.